Hello, beautiful beings. Here we are. Let me just start with this first. Let's burn some Palo Santo just to clear the energy. I've been dead a few times before. I've been dead a few times before. To the ones who came before us and the ones that will come after, to our angels and ancestors that protect us, and the spirit guides that help lead us, and the one almighty source of love. Help us see, help us understand, help us believe, help us create, and help us serve. Amen. And so it is, all in the name of gratitude. So, today's message... I was laughing yesterday at myself because I had to make quite a big decision. And I was so hesitant because a year ago I would have said, no, I'm fine, I'm safe, I don't want the change, it's too, Now I've said yes to the change, but I was laughing because it was like, Sarlee, this is the stuff you've been saying. This is the stuff you've been talking about. Like changing your perspective, changing the mindset, going deep within your root chakra and healing it and creating more space for the actual life that you want, for the truth, for the transparency, for the bliss, for the pleasure, for the expansion. And here's now one of the choices, like, let's go. And there was a part of me that was just like, oh no, I just wanted to talk about the change. I don't want to actually do it, because I am cardinal. I don't like change as much, although I'm very go with the flow energy. My base things, I struggle with change, just because I think that also comes from PTSD of like constantly having to prepare for worst case scenarios. So it's almost like I don't want to make changes because I'm not sure about what the outcome's going to be. But this message is once again about trusting that trust falling into the universe, and knowing that God is going to lead you to the right places, people, things, opportunities. Not lead you, you are going to be in a line for those things to appear to you, because it's always there. It's just being in the right frequency, the right energy. And what's that saying? Is it fortune favors the brave or something like that? So what are we if we don't take action? What are we if we don't implement the change that we so desperately want? Not desperately, I just mean like you ache for that change. I ache for that change. But the part we're stepping into now is the actual decision making that will lead to these new changes you've been wanting in your life. These perspective we've been changing, the way we respond to things that we've been changing, our whole, like, almost rearranging your DNA structure. That's all good, but now comes the actual physical 3D implementation, the choices, the decisions you have to make, the choices that are presented to you and the decisions you have to make. If you hear my washing machine, don't give it any, don't mind it. She is temperamental. Cheers. if you're new here, my name is Sarlee and this is my channel Wired on Light, where I empower you and I remind you that we are the creators of our own reality, because essentially we are pieces of God. So we have that ability within us to change, to create something, to bring something in. I'm going to get a few cards. I'm going to start with the Earth Song Oracle. Okay, I did pre-shuffle these, so let's go. Any messages to add to the message that I have started with about change, about action, about these things actually starting to happen now, and trusting. Whale, communication, empathy, intelligence. Use your emotional intelligence to enhance your communication skills. I love that. Beautiful. Can you see that? She's just like gliding through the water on a whale's back. I want to do that. That looks like fun. Okay, so communication, empathy, intelligence. This card is describing you. So these decisions that you're going to have to be making, your ability, your empathic nature is going to allow you, add on to you in the way you make your decisions, in the way you're going to listen to your instinct, because what I'm also picking up on is that the choices are going to be coming in quicker and quicker. It's starting off slow now and it's going to start coming in quicker and quicker, and you're going to have to be able to make clear, concise decisions and not putting too much emotion into it, because you are already intuitive. You are already an empathic soul. So the choices that need to be made don't need to be emotional choices. And that, I don't mean that to say don't listen to your heart. That is exactly what I'm trying to say, is that your intuition will give you very clear statement sentences. That's how we know it's intuition, is because it doesn't and ah, there's no emotion that's connected to instinct. It is a very clear voice or feeling, and it's usually quite calm. An instinctual knowing doesn't run around. She's very calm in what she says to you. Sadly. So yeah, your communication skills, the things that you're, the way you're going to communicate these changes, these needs of yours, because I'm getting that as well, that you're going to be more vocal with what you need around you to implement these decisions. At the bottom it says seed, potential, hope, interconnection. Your potential is infinite. Have hope for the future. What else? I'm also getting something about, I don't know what you do for work, or if you're a speaker, or if you work with a lot of people, but that's going to be enhanced. You're going to be, it's almost like everything that we have been learning about ourselves the last, I want to say 6 months to 2 years. It's almost like it's been training for this chapter, for this book, this new book that you're writing in your life. Take that metaphorically or physically if you want to. it's like everything, all your training has been leading up to this point. Because now the universe is going to start asking you to implement it. Cool, everything that you've learned, it's all fine and dandy if it's in here and it's in here, but what action are we taking towards that? And that's what's going to start showing up for us, is the action that needs to be taken for all of the things that we've been learning to come into fruition. I get a few astrology cards. Please and thank you. Saturn is often considered the father of the cosmos, an austere paternal figure. It's associated with discipline and responsibility, as it teaches us hard lessons and pushes us towards the right path. Whether we like it or not, Saturn helps us learn from previous mistakes as we embark on future projects, encouraging us towards our destiny. Saturn is also associated with our personal karma, holding us accountable for our past decisions and helping us learn from them. Saturn changes signs every 28 to 30 years. Yep, so you've been disciplined, you've been responsible. The lessons we've learned is pushing us into leading us, pushing us into the life we want, you know, the life we've been building on. I have no idea how to say that. Hygeia, named for the Greek goddess of health. This asteroid is associated with mental and physical health. Hygeia can indicate our relationship to sleep, hygiene, nutrition, exercise, and holistic wellness practices. Difficult aspects and transits featuring this asteroid can indicate sudden changes in your body or sudden onset of illness. This asteroid has a powerful influence on those who work in the wellness industry and may be a prominent player in the charts of doctors, healers, and other medical professionals. Okay, so with this whale card and these two, Saturn and Hygeia, what I'm getting from this is that it feels like I'm talking to someone that's in those fields, that work with people a lot. You're in that sector of healing, of helping people with mental health, encouragement, all of that stuff. And physical health. Because of these massive changes that are coming into you and my life, yours and mine, it is going to be of utmost importance that we take care of our bodies. Because as we know, sometimes the 5D can bring so much growth within our mind space and within our inner world, and the 3D then sometimes takes a bit longer to kick in or to adjust to the newness. So please make your health, your physical health and your mental health priority in the coming weeks. 14 when I said that. And my ear is ringing. Okay, so there's something very important about health, about your physical health, about how much you sleep, what you're eating. If you're stretching or doing any kind of exercise every day. I've been a little bit bad because it's autumn here, it's becoming winter. It's getting colder and colder. I can't sit outside as much as I want to and ground myself and sun, get some exposure of sun energy. So then I digress a bit out of my physical upkeep, my stretching, my walking, my all of that. So this is also a reminder for me. You are not in this alone, my angel. I am right there fucking with you. I want you to know that even if I change through the years, when I do speak, what I speak is truth, is my truth. So I can't give you advice if I don't understand it. I can't give you advice or help you understand something if I do not understand it myself, or don't go through it myself, or haven't gone through it myself. I am here for you firstly. Okay, let's get some tarot. This is too long. If you're still here, thank you. Okay. Any other things we need to know from tarot, please, for this energy we're working with? Judgment. You have been called and you are listening. So this is giving me as well communication. Like you are going to be speaking some kind of truth. Your position is becoming more important. What you say is becoming more important. People are starting to notice it, and they're gonna start looking to you for advice, because you've been through the fire. What else? What else with the King of Cups? This is you. In charge of your emotions, capable. You are consistent. You're loving, you're empathic, but you stand on business. The King of Cups can't be manipulated. He also does not manipulate. He, she, whatever. They're very, very in control of their emotional bodies, if that makes sense. Imaginative, creative as well. Very calming presence. That's really nice. Very calming presence. This Two of Pentacles fell on the King of Cups. Okay, so fit the story how it applies to your life. But either someone is coming into your life, a loving partner that is going to help you balance your life. And it's not going to be in a way of like, here, let me help you, poor thing. It's going to be in a way of, I have these strengths, you have those strengths. Let's help each other. Let's complement each other. But there's definitely a stability that's being, felt, given, gifted. What else, Spirit? What else? Please and thank you. Temperance. You are an angel, my angel. 1919. You are an angel, my angel. I mean, this energy as well. She is serene. She is in control. She knows exactly what she's done, done and doing. She knows what she's been through. Him, her. You're also very protected. You're very protected because you have walked through hell and lived the tale to tell it. What did I sing earlier? I've been dead a few times before. You've been dead a few times before. Okay, baby. So yeah, change is coming in. You are equipped. Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. There's offers going to be coming into you. I have to stop now. Stop. Queen of Wands with the King of Wands. Oh, my Lord. Yep, we got a true pair on the table. I shared it. I shared it. We've got a King and Queen of Wands on the table with the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, 3D moves a little bit slower. Pentacles are a little bit slower, but this is a beautiful foundation. You've created the foundation. Now you're starting to build on that foundation. And I don't think you're gonna do it alone. I mean, if you're single, you know, something's coming in, baby. I don't know why I'm so giddy. I feel giddy. I feel giddy. Oh, so giddy. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. I can pick up on that. Because, yeah, if I'm it's for us. It's for you. It's for me. It's for all of us. So, tell me the decisions you have to be making. And I made a big one today. So, are you making big decisions? Tell me about them. And please like and subscribe if you like my vibe, if you like my energy, and if you want me to continue making videos for you. I love you and I'm proud of you, and I'll see you next time.